Okay, hello and welcome to another Through the Bible episode. Basically, here what I'd like to talk to you about, I'm kind of getting inspired. You know, there's a talk show host, Bill Maher, and I'm seeing him sit there and shred guest after guest after guest. One guest was a Catholic, another guest is in favorable belief that heaven is real, and another one is an evangelical, and he's beating them up on all these issues. He's saying, you know, the Bible hates fags, you know, and the Bible's a fairy tale. And then he says, let's face it, religion is for non-intellectuals. Only idiots are religious, and only idiots believe in God. You know, and let's face it, heaven's not real. And, you know, and then he has a doctor on there that says, you know, people in a coma, their brain is out of oxygen, so that's why they're hallucinating. And he's like, yeah, it's like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. It's all, first of all, Albert Einstein, probably one of the most brilliant minds of our entire time. And he was a deeply religious person. He basically realized the infinite was designed by God. That all these mathematical formulas that are set into play in physics were established by someone. Let's say the law of gravity. Someone wrote that formula and created it so when this thing is spinning and this is reacting and one force on another, all these laws of the universe were created by a super intelligent God. Think about it. Think about it. All the physics that our brain is fighting to understand, God just, bam, created it all. You walk around on the earth, you don't float up into outer space because of the law of gravity. Okay? All these things that it takes scientists thousands and hundreds of years to try to understand. The genetic code, the alphabet of how to design a human being. Thymine, gladusine, thorine, whatever. All those enzymes and things that combine a certain specific way to get a human being. What I'm saying is this: highly intelligent people acknowledge someone much smarter than us created everything around us. Case in point, this truck that I'm driving right now did not assemble itself. It didn't say, I'm going to take 4 tires, I'm going to take a headlight, a motor, a computer, lay out and your body is more complicated than this car. Your body didn't come from no one. So intelligent people acknowledge there's a creator. And secondly, intellectual people acknowledge that creator is infinitely more wise, intelligent than we are. So touche, Bill Maher. Intelligent people recognize there's a God. Intelligent people recognize he's far more intelligent than we are. Bill Maher, when's the last time you designed a flower, created a sun? You couldn't even design or build a single simple cell. It's highly more complicated than this car I'm driving, with the membranes and the different, you know, the nucleus and the things going in and about it. And it's so super complicated. Now, sometimes I can default and say, I'm going to let the blind be blind. This guy's an idiot. He is an idiot on the highest scale. The Bible itself says the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. So I challenge you, Bill Maher. I challenge you to tell me I am not an intellectual because I believe in God and the Bible. Touche. The fools don't believe. It's like saying no one created this car. Ford didn't make this car. It just happened. And Ford doesn't exist. Listen, the world around us was made by someone. You have to be the biggest blind idiot on earth to look at creation and deny the handiwork of a creator. But because you are naive and foolish, you have believed the public schools, the colleges, and your own blind rhetoric that we came from a lightning striking a pond full of stuff, and then that stuff evolved into more stuff. Take electricity right now, shock a muddy pond. How many zillions of times do you shock that pond until you get an amoeba? I'm not even asking for a lizard, I'm asking for one amoeba. It's like throwing a hand grenade into a car junkyard and saying, how many times do I got to do that before a Ford F-150 is fully formed? Therefore, atheist Bill Maher, you are foolish. Nothing does not create something. Take all the ingredients for chicken parmesan and lay them there and have nothing act upon it. You will never get chicken parmesan. I've had science teachers in schools even acknowledge, even though we're kind of getting cloning, we're getting the genetic code a little bit, we're getting this. You can take all the ingredients for a human being. You can dissolve my body into a primordial goo. Never in a billion years can a human design and construct a human being. Ever. And then I'm going to go farther. Now give me the sense of taste, touch, thought, articulation, music, intellect. The brain you are using to falsely argument all these stupid lies, God gave you that ability. If there's no God, then why would there be intellect, reasoning, music, sound, taste, touch, feelings? You are so beyond idiotic to assume there is no God. Now, Christians, some of the most intellectual people in history, have faith in God. You know, Einstein, I listed him already. Okay, Charles Darwin, you know what he asked for in his deathbed? He's like, bring me something to read. His little servant dude, assistant, said, what do you want me to bring you? You want me to bring you the butterfly theories of blending in and adaptation? He's like, no, the teachings of Christ and his salvation. What else? I'm getting ready to die. I don't want to know about how I thought frogs adapt to the environment and the green ones live and the other ones die. I want to know about the status of my soul. So I challenge you, Bill Maher, on your deathbed, keep spitting in God's face. Keep saying God doesn't exist. Keep denying your creator. There's a saying, there are no atheists in foxholes. You in your pride and in your arrogance insult Christians, insult the Bible. You speak of things you do not understand. In the book of Job, they made railing accusations against Job, railing accusations against God. And once God stepped forward and said, hey, this is who I am, they were like, I've spoken foolishly. I was an idiot. God's like, did you create the sun? Did you design the zebra? You know, have you done all these things? Can you fill the sea with fish? Did you draw the circumference of the earth? Did you hang the earth upon nothing? Did you lay out this universe? Unless you've done that, you're not on par to argue with me even. It's like an ant stepping up to a human being and saying, ant, and the ant saying to me, you're stupid, you're dumb. Well, Ant, have you constructed a Ford F-150? You know, Ant, can you write a symphony? We are not even on God's infinite, a billion years level to argue against him, reason with him, or even equate to his greatness. But you're insulting God. You're insulting his people. You're insulting their belief. And you're insulting things you just don't even understand. I dare you, Bill Maher, right now, go to the Supreme Court and insult that judge to his face. And go to court tomorrow. Go to court and be disruptive and say, Judge, you're stupid. You're an idiot. You have no power. You have no authority, Judge. You're dumb. And watch that judge throw you in jail for contempt of court. And you won't get out until you pay your fine, or you can rot there the rest of your life. You're insulting the creator of the universe. He's higher than any judge, any voted politician, anybody. You're insulting his people. You're insulting him. Bill Maher, you are foolish. Period.